Hey guys, Thremos Online here, bringing you my 4th battle in the International May Challenge. Yeah, unfortunately the previous video didn't hit the likes goal, so this video will not be going up today, I'm sorry. But the reason the like goal exists is because it tells me what you guys want to see. If a video actually hits the like goal, then I know you guys like it. And if it doesn't, then you guys probably don't like it. But I'm not stingy, so we are going to have a video out today, and this video is going to be showcasing my Gothorita, as well as giving away 15 more of these Gothoritas at the end of the video with a contest. So stay tuned to that. So let's get into today's battle. So this battle is against Yurina from Japan, and it is a straight up free double battle from Battle Spot. She is carrying a pretty OP team of Mega Kangaskhan, Focus Sash mixed Blaziken, Registeel, and Meowstic. And that Registeel, very, very annoying. So he goes with a Quick Guard. Not entirely sure why. Maybe predicting an Aqua Jet, but why would I use that? I go straight for the Waterfall. I am banded, and that is going to nail the Meowstic, not taking it out. Very unfortunate, as his Registeel is going to be able to get up the Substitute. But I am safely able to get my Trick Room up, and Gothorita will be moving slower than Registeel outside of the Trick Room, so I will be able to move before it this turn. So he goes for the Light Screen on the next turn. Not really sure why. I mean, 2 of my pokes were physical attackers, and I did bring Goodra to this battle, but yeah. So I go for the second Waterfall, and that was going to finish off the Meowstic. Meowstic didn't really do much this battle, so I'm very happy to get rid of that thing. I'm not too scared of the Registeel because Azumarill has superpower, and I did bring Mawile and Goodra to this fight, who can both deal with Registeel. He brings in his Kangaskhan and goes straight for the Mega Evolution, and he is going to target my Gothorita with his Fake Out, or her Fake Out, I guess. Not dealing too much damage. I can definitely survive a return from the damage that did. So I'm going to flinch, and I go, so the Registeel goes to the Iron Head onto Gothorita. So now he's seen that I carry Taunt, he really wants Gothorita gone, because it will mess up his Registeel. I am going to safely go for the Waterfall to Kangaskhan. That is straight up a 2-hit KO. Kind of wishing I did, in the end, go for Superpower, because then I could have just... nah, never mind. It would have lowered my attack and defense, and I would have been forced to switch out. But I do switch out my Gothorita here into Mawile to get the Intimidate up onto the Kangaskhan. Unfortunately, I don't get it onto the Registeel because he is behind a Substitute, and it does carry Clear Body, so it won't be losing any stats. I am able to get up my second Waterfall before Kangaskhan can move. So, you know, the only reason I really brought Mawile in was just to kind of start to, you know, whittle away at the Registeel. Obviously, the last Pokemon ended up being Blaziken, so I couldn't keep Mawile in for too long. I was hoping it would have brought, I think the other Pokemon she brought was a Garchomp and a Salamence. So I was kind of hoping she'd bring out one of the dragons, and I could have gone straight up for a Play Rough in my Trick Room. But instead she brings in the Blaziken. I go for the Protect, predicting the Fire-type move. They also go for the Protect. But Speed Boost is going to slow them down in the Trick Room, as the Registeel is able to get a Toxic onto my Azumarill. So while Azumarill could deal with the Registeel, I was more relying on Mawile, because Mawile is immune to Poison types and can tank Iron Head a few times in a row before going down, while the Registeel should not be able to tank many Iron Heads from my Mawile. So here's going to get the Speed Boost, as I think my Trick Room just ended this turn, so I'm forced to switch out. I go into Goodra here, predicting the Blaze Kick or something, and he actually goes for the Fire Blast and misses. So it was a very good predict as I go for the Waterfall onto the Blaziken, which is more of a threat to me than the Registeel, because as I said, I've got 3 Pokemon in this team that can deal with Registeel. 2 of them are susceptible, if I could talk properly, to the Toxic Timer, but one of them isn't, so I'm betting everything on my Mawile. I am going to take some Toxic damage, and he is going to get another Speed Boost. Not too worried, really. He does go for a Protect on his Blaziken, as I did go for the waterfall into it as well. I should have predicted that really, and I go for the flamethrower into the substitute. Doesn't get taken down because he does have the light screen up, and I am going to waterfall straight into the protect as it goes to the toxic into my Goodra. So now both of the Pokemon that can deal with Registeel are poisoned, but I do still have my Mawile in the back. And yeah, taking some poison damage, not much interesting to say. He's going to get another speed boost because Blaziken, and he is going to go for the high jump kick here. So it is a mixed Blaziken, but I survive. Gooey does absolutely nothing because it is already boosted beyond all hell, and I am going to get up a second flamethrower, which is going to take out the sub. So down that thing goes, but it's still a bit of a threat. I am going to get up my waterfall onto the Blaziken. So Azumarill, definitely the MVP, the most valuable Pokemon in this battle. Straight up KOing 3 of the 4 Pokemon brought. He's going to go for an Iron Head onto Azumarill, which will do neutral damage because he knows Goodra is going to faint to Toxic. So he's basically just trying to whittle down my Azumarill, poor thing, as I am going to take some more Toxic damage. So I am going to faint next turn to Toxic, as he's going to go for the Protect. And that is going to straight up finish off my Azumarill from the Toxic. Not too worried about this though. Now I think about it, I could have switched out into Mawile there, and then once my Gothorita died, I could have switched into Azumarill. But anyway, hindsight is amazing. As the light screen on the opposing team wears off, not that it really means anything, in comes Mawile, and I go straight for an Iron Head just to see how much damage I'm doing, and it is a 4 to 5 hit KO with Iron Head. As he goes to the Iron Head onto my Gothorita, and I go for the Heal Pulse onto my Mawile, just to make sure Mawile can definitely take even more Iron Heads. As he gets some lefties recovery. So it's gonna be a long fight if I'm forced to just keep using my Iron Head. He is gonna go for a sub, which is pretty annoying, so my Sucker Punch didn't do anything, and I do go for the Dark Pulse into that substitute. I'm not really sure of Registeel's special defense, but I'm assuming it must be pretty high to have survived a super effective flamethrower, even with a light screen up. So I'm going to get off the Iron Head, and the combination of Dark Pulse and Iron Head did take the substitute out, as he goes for a Toxic. Not too worried about that, because the sub is down, and now you're going to see how I deal with Registeel. I taunt it. Now it's forced to attack, and I know its only attacking move is Iron Head, which will not kill Mawile. So now I can hit this thing with Sucker Punch, which is not a resisted hit anymore, because in Gen 6, as you probably all know, because it's been almost a year since the games came out, Steel does no longer resist Dark types. So the Sucker Punch is a straight up 2 to 3 hit KO, as Gothorita will go down this turn to a combination of a flinch, damage, critical hit, and poison, toxic, whatever. So down poor Gothorita goes, but she did a really good job here, setting up that Trick Room and basically crippling this Registeel. Without her, I definitely would have lost this battle, because it probably just could have kept substituting, and yeah. So he is going to survive the next Sucker Punch, but I know the next one is going to kill, and I do still have one turn of Taunt up. So yeah, that is down. Down goes the Registeel. I do apologise if my narration in this video has been a bit shaky. I am pretty tired, and it's been really busy recently. I've been doing a lot more breeding. I absolutely love Trick Room, so I am having to breed a lot of Pokemon that work in a Trick Room, which is going to take a little bit of time. So before we get into today's contest, I just wanted to answer a quick question that I get quite a bit now, and that is why I don't have a capture card. The reason is they're expensive as hell. I can't afford one. But a very, very kind fan, who I cannot even call a fan at this point, he is straight up a good friend. I think I have to call him a friend, Dylan. Dylan, known in game as Zoes. He is getting me a capture card. I hope you don't mind me telling everyone this. Zoes, Dylan. So yes, in maybe a month or two, I should be having capture card quality footage rather than just webcam. So can't wait for that. So for today's contest, as with the last two, the prize is a Gothorita at level 50 with Shadow Tag, and it has been fully IV bred, EV trained, and has the egg moves Heal Pulse and Dark Pulse, and is in a luxury ball. To earn one of these Gothoritas, there's only 15 of them left. Simply answer today's question correctly, and in the answer that you leave, please also leave your friend code so I don't have to faff around by asking for that and then waiting for a reply. So anyway, the question today is, what is the weakest Pokemon? If you think you know the answer, leave it in the comment section below, as I said earlier, with your FC friend code, and I will go about giving them out once 15 people have given out the correct answer. So if you liked this video, remember to like, favourite, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I would very much appreciate it if you did. And should the International May Challenge 3 video reach 50 likes, I will upload the 4th video. If it doesn't reach 50 likes, I just straight up won't upload the rest, because I'll be honest, there's only 2 more. I will go into why some other time, but anyway, yeah. So that's all from me for today, and I guess I will see you guys in the next video. So thank you for watching.